It's 5 p.m., and you've just realized that report you've been putting off is due tomorrow. You sit down, open your computer, and nothing. Your hand reaches for your phone. Maybe you should check your email again? Catch up on that YouTube channel you love? Actually, you should probably make dinner first. You usually like cooking, but it's hard to enjoy this work hanging over your head. And, oh, it's actually pretty late. Maybe you should just try again in the morning. This is the cycle of procrastination. You know it's bad for you, you know it leads to stress, and you know the task will still be there tomorrow. So, why do we do it? And why is it so hard to stop? The answer isn't what you think. The core problem. Not laziness, but a stress response. To be clear, putting something off isn't always procrastinating. Responsible time management requires deciding which tasks are important and which ones can wait. Procrastination is when we avoid a task we said we would do for no good reason, despite expecting our behavior to bring negative consequences. It seems irrational, but ironically, procrastination is the result of our bodies trying to protect us. Specifically, by avoiding a task we see as threatening. When you realize you need to start that report, your brain responds like it would to any incoming threat. Your amygdala, your panic brain, releases hormones that kick off a fear response. This stress-induced panic can easily overpower the logic from your prefrontal cortex, your thinking brain, which typically helps you think long-term and regulate your emotions. And it's in the midst of this fight, flight, or freeze response that you decide to handle the threat by avoiding it in favor of some less stressful task. This response might seem extreme. After all, it's just a deadline, not a bear attack. But we're most likely to procrastinate tasks that evoke negative feelings such as dread, incompetence, or insecurity. The neurodivergent twist. Now, for many of us who are neurodivergent, whether that's ADHD, autism, or other unique brain wirings, this process is often on overdrive. Executive function struggles can make it much harder to break down tasks into manageable steps, so the task feels infinitely bigger and scarier. Our brains might also be more sensitive to emotional or sensory overwhelm. This amplifies the threat of a difficult task, making that flight or freeze response even stronger and more tempting. That's why the old advice, just be more disciplined, or just try harder, is useless. It's like telling a swimmer to just stop being wet. This isn't about a lack of discipline. It's about a nervous system that's trying to protect you. And once you see that, you can stop fighting it and start working with it. The three-part solution: rewiring with compassion. So, how do we break the cycle of procrastination? Traditionally, people thought we needed to cultivate discipline and practice strict time management. But today, many researchers feel the exact opposite. Being too hard on yourself just adds more bad emotions onto a task, making the threat even more intense. We need to short-circuit this stress response by reducing these negative emotions. Hack 1. The tiny step trick. Instead of staring at a mountain, just find the first rock. Don't aim to finish the project, aim to start it. Your goal isn't write the report, it's open the document and type one sentence. This tiny step lowers your brain's alarm and makes progress feel possible. Hack 2. The emotional check-in. When you feel the urge to procrastinate, stop for a moment. Don't run. Just ask, what emotion am I feeling right now? Is it fear of failure? Boredom? Is it just that the task feels irrelevant? By labeling the emotion, you reduce its power and shift your brain from panic mode back to problem-solving mode. Hack 3. Self-compassion, not self-criticism. This is the most underrated hack. When you slip into procrastination, don't beat yourself up. Don't say, I'm lazy or I'm useless. That just adds more shame and guilt to the pile. Instead, talk to yourself like you would a friend. That was a hard moment. My brain felt overwhelmed, and that's okay. What small step can I take now? Conclusion and call to action. Procrastination isn't a flaw, it's your nervous system sounding an alarm. But by learning to understand that signal and respond with tiny steps, emotional awareness, and self compassion, you break the loop. You're not fighting your brain, you're retraining it. If this resonated with you, hit that like button to help more people find it, and subscribe to Growth Stick for more creative and science backed ways to work with your brain, not against it. And tell me in the comments, what's your biggest procrastination struggle?